Hull City show one change from the team which grabbed their 11th clean sheet under Liam Rosenior at Blackburn. Pelkas comes in for Ozan Tufan up front, which is an unexpected change. Malcolm Abue is out altogether. We have no reported illness or injury from him, so we can only suspect that he's been dropped altogether. In comes Ryan Longman, who's been past fit. Still no Alfie Jones, though, as he deals with a quad muscle problem. Hull City's team is Darlow in goal, Coyle, McLaughlin, Greaves and Elder. Syed Manesh, Seri Slater, Harry Vaughan keeps his place. Adama Traore partnered up top with Dimitros Pelkas. The bench is Matt Ingram, Ozan Tufan, Greg Doherty, Ryan Woods, Ryan Longman, Xavier Simons and youngster Alfie Taylor. Liam Rosenior doesn't want to scuff those white trainers as he rolls the ball back towards Louis Coyle, who takes the throw in infield towards Traore. A couple of bounces off his thigh and then plays it through to Vaughan in the centre circle. Immediately sends the ball wide to Pelkas. Tommy Smith's going to have to shuffle over as Pelkas narrows up, takes a shot on from the edge of the box, which is dived on by Zach Steffen, but a simple enough routine stop for the American. Just making sure that nothing embarrassing happened, made sure he got his body behind the ball. As they now look to build. Akpom through the middle again, just evades Seri. The ball is played in field. Moet gets onto it, now lays it off for Giles, just to the left of the penalty area. A ball into the middle along the deck, immediately sent back to him, that time by Hackney. Tries to play it through nicely, neat little 1-2. Hayden Hackney hits the post. Middlesbrough so close to going in front. Marcus Force, the former Tiger, putting it on a plate for him inside the box. And Hayden Hackney, who this season has just 2 goals to his name but netted in the last home game, should really have made it 1-0 from the position he was in. Force just teeing him up 15 yards out. No traffic in front of him. Vaughan gathers on the halfway line but doesn't have it for long. He is stopped by the very experienced Johnny Howson. 34 years of age, 15 years separate the pair of them, as Vaughan gets it again after a neat ball by Pelkas. Tries to play it infield towards Traore. It was just out of his feet, and now Middlesbrough will try and charge forward. The ball out wide to Marcus Force on the right, charging in at Callum Elder. Force still going, shoots at goal, forces a save from Darlow, who pushes it wide of the far post from the shooting point. It went across goal, Force 18 yards out, just outside the box as he struck it. And Force, the former Tiger, who has found his shooting boots this season, almost had another to his collection. It would have been goal number 11. Seri twisting on the ball again, hasn't put enough on it to find Coyle, but Coyle using Hayden Hackney as a person to bounce the ball off and find Seri again, and it's switched wide onto the left-hand side. Pelkas moving in field as Elder stays on that left-hand side. Now for Coyle, trundling forward, playing it to Syed Manesh. Syed Manesh on the right wing, plenty back for Middlesbrough, but Syed Manesh cutting in field. Now to Slater, heads back towards Greaves, who's pushing forward. Hull City are creeping their way towards the penalty area. Elder, now Slater. Slater to Seri, 30 yards out, fakes the shot, plays it to Pelkas. Neat 1-2, and just wide of the target by Dimi Pelkas. Marvellous play in the build-up, but Pelkas did not have the cuteness to cap off what would have been a wonderful move. How many passes Hull City had as well. Seri neat into Pelkas, linking up with Traore. It was really pleasing to the eye to watch on the edge of the penalty area. Hull City into Seri, then Greaves. Turning on the swivel is Slater. Seri under pressure now. Hull City was Greaves. Will play it to Elder, then Seri again. Middlesbrough win it high in the final third. You don't want to lose possession here, as Middlesbrough now with Moet and Archer, 4 around him, still shooting. Oh, wide of the target from Cameron Archer. And the stand, well, this stand anyway, thought it was in. Most of them, they're on the feet, ready to celebrate. But Cameron Archer, who in the shooting department has been kept relatively quiet in this first half. Archer, who has been inspired in Middlesbrough colours. This is his 17th game, and he's working along at a 1-in-2 goal ratio pretty much. He's got 8 goals and 6 assists He has been a very helpful player this year. Seri, on the other hand, is now trying to build Hull City's next attack, and he spots Vaughan, who spots Slater in the area. Now he's tested Stefan that time, but this time the goalkeeper is the victor as he pushes it from the ground around his post, his near post that is, and Slater, who is goal happy this season, almost had a sixth and maybe should have had a sixth, but what a great little through ball from Harry Vaughan. You wouldn't think it's just his second game at this level. Coyle will have the ball from a throw-in, tries to get around Hackney, who did his part of the bargain, but Coyle wins it back again and then squares it all the way across towards Pelkas, and Pelkas is going to run in field now at pace away from Marcus Force, rolls the ball nicely across towards Coyle so that he returns the favour. Simon Esch to Traore, again that little first time pass, tries to get in behind the Middlesbrough defence, and Giles is forced to turn it out for a corner kick. Traore on corner duty. Lots smothered up in the penalty spot where 4 are waiting in white shirts and then 2 in the 6-yard box. In it comes towards Syed Manesh. It's a lovely header. And he loves scoring in the northeast of England. Netted at Sunderland and now nets against Middlesbrough. And Hull City have taken the lead, and they deserve it on the way they have played. Middlesbrough 0, Hull City 1. He arrived at the exact moment he needed to. Started his run from the penalty spot, gets away from Chuba Rakpom. He didn't need any power, he just needed placement. And Stefan watches the ball drift behind him. And it's a 20th career goal for Aliar Syed Manesh. 21 years of age. Hasn't had the chance to get a run of games together, but that smile from Liam Rosenior will be shared amongst those players on the park. I wonder what the half-time team talk was like for Liam Rosenior. At the moment, Michael Carrick has got a very concentrated expression on his face as he assesses what his half-time substitutions have done so far. Jones and Dijksteel heavily involved early, but now Coyle from the right-hand side is charging to the area as the highest man forward. Coyle striking at goal and going wide of the target. 6 minutes into this second half, and Louis Coyle, who is yet to score this season, but scored in April last year, couldn't find a striker's finish after 54 minutes. Are protecting their 1-0 lead for now as Elder, with a neat touch, moves in field away from Jones. Seri to Slater. Side football, he's going to put pressure this time on Giles. Brought down by Traore in the middle of the Borough half. Traore to Vaughan. Can he twist away from Jones? He can't. Jones got a little piece of the ball as well, so no free kick that time. Akpom gets a step away from Slater. He's going to try and slide it through for Jones. Jones to the edge of the box, right side. Produces a cross! And Middlesbrough equalise through Hayden Hackney. Jones is so heavily involved in assists and providing goals, and he puts it on a plate for the hometown boy Hayden Hackney to go back-to-back at the Riverside. 10 minutes into the second half, Middlesbrough 1, Hull City 1. And that will be the wake-up call and confidence boost Middlesbrough dreamt of. And Akpom slid the ball in behind the back four. Jones with a first-time cross, which was behind Archer, but it didn't matter because Hackney was the supporting party. Having been behind by a goal to nil, the Middlesbrough fans are now really pumped up as Archer tries to get onto a long ball. He's away from McLaughlin! Cameron Archer! From one end of the pitch to the other, and Middlesbrough out of nowhere lead by 2 goals to 1. Who needs passes through defence and midfield when you can have one long ball go sailing up the pitch? And Cameron Archer turned away this time from McLaughlin. Couple of touches in the box and bang past Darlow. And Stefan just spotted the run of Archer. And it was the touch first time to get around McLaughlin. And Darlow will be disappointed that he has been beaten from his near post and the ball is slid through his legs into the net. And it's up to Hull City to now go and try and grab an equaliser in quick time as Pelkas plays it to Traore. Loose touch from him. Seri trying to get onto the ball, but Hackney beats him. Jones into the area. A little cross to find Chuba Akpom! It's getting better and better for Middlesbrough. Have they now put it out of sight? With the momentum in abundance, you might bank on them to score more and more. It's another for Chuba Akpom, and he now becomes an all-time record holder. 9 consecutive games at home where he has bagged, and the 9th comes against his former club 7 years ago. It is Middlesbrough 3, Hull City 1. Two midfielders playing as strikers. Xavier Simons on the right side when he plays in the middle, and Longman now on the left-hand side. Middlesbrough could be in again. Akpom is in. Oh, big save from Darlow. Once again, Middlesbrough just getting the ball and immediately making something happen with it. And again, Hull City looks so comfortable on the ball, and all of a sudden it takes one little lapse in concentration. And they nearly had the door completely wide open.